Hey, it's Friday, October the 10th, 2025, and my name is Thom Rigsby. Welcome to your AmCon Daily Brief. On today's show, 5 ways to adjust your awareness as your environment changes, because what's safe in one place might not be so safe in another. Up front, here's your daily sit rep from the ASAT team to keep you informed and ready.
This is your AmCon Daily Sit Rep for October the 10th, 2025. Up first today, the European Union is advancing a controversial file scanning regulation called Chat Control, which threatens online privacy worldwide. This proposal would require service providers to scan all communications and files for abusive content through client-side scanning, effectively undermining end-to-end encryption. Apps like Signal have warned they may pull out of Europe if this law passes. The proposal is set for review at the Justice and Home Affairs Council meeting on October 14th. This could result in weakened privacy not only for Europeans, but for anyone communicating with EU residents, and may encourage similar laws globally. In travel news, starting October the 12th, travelers entering or exiting the Schengen area in Europe will face new biometric data requirements. 29 European countries will implement the entry-exit system, which electronically records facial images and fingerprints of non-EU nationals instead of traditional passport stamps. This modernization aims to combat identity fraud and monitor visa overstays, with personal data stored for about 3 years. Travelers should be fully aware of this new protocol. Shifting to education, serious questions are arising about the executive search firm JG Consulting. The firm, which has placed hundreds of educational leaders nationwide, is being sued by Iowa's largest public school district after helping hire Ian Roberts, an illegal immigrant recently arrested on immigration and weapons charges. This lawsuit raises concerns about the vetting and qualifications of school leaders placed through this firm in districts including Texas, Virginia, and Iowa. School boards are advised to demand thorough background checks and accountability. Now to a public health alert. A California company, Nate's Fine Foods, has recalled nearly 245,000 pounds of pre-cooked pasta linked to a deadly listeria outbreak that killed 4 people and sickened 20. Multiple grocery chains have recalled pasta salads and dishes containing this product. The FDA and USDA warn consumers not to eat these recalled items and to return them for a refund. Listeria infection can be severe, particularly for pregnant women and individuals over 65, with symptoms including fever, headache, and confusion. Finally, there is ongoing potential for civil unrest across the nation. Multiple protests, rallies, and vigils are scheduled today in cities such as Pittsburgh, New York, Los Angeles, Miami, and Houston. With the 2-year anniversary of the October 7th attack on Israel, heightened vigilance is advised. Members should maintain situational awareness, be familiar with their surroundings and exits when attending public events, and report any suspicious behavior to authorities and through American Contingency's regional signal chats. For today's weather, a moderate risk of excessive rainfall is expected over parts of the Great Basin and Southwest on Friday, with a slight risk extending to parts of the Southwest, Central, and Southern Rockies and the Mid-Atlantic coast on Saturday. Heavy snow is forecast in parts of the Northern Rockies Saturday night into Sunday. Deep tropical moisture will cause widespread showers and thunderstorms capable of flash flooding through early next week over the Southwest and Four Corners region. Additionally, a coastal storm developing off the southeast U.S. coast tonight is forecast to strengthen, bringing flooding, dangerous rip currents, gusty winds, and heavy rain along much of the East Coast through early next week. Residents in these areas should be prepared for potentially severe conditions. Members can access the American Contingency members-only site to get the full report and more in-depth analysis of today's stories, along with practical preparedness tips, training opportunities, and resources to help you, your family, and your neighborhood stay crisis ready.
Emma was out for an early morning walk when the fog rolled in fast over the open fields. The path that she knew by heart suddenly felt unfamiliar. Landmarks were kind of hidden, sounds muffled, and distance distorted. She didn't panic, though. She adapted. She slowed down, used her flashlight, and stayed closer to the fence line. The lesson was simple. Same trail, different context, new plan. Here are 5 quick ways to keep your awareness adaptable no matter where you are. Number 1, update your baseline. Every environment has a normal. Reestablish it each time you enter a new space. The lighting, the noise, the crowd flow. If any of those shift, your awareness should also. Number 2, mind the light. Daylight and darkness change how you see and how others see you. What feels safe in full sun may not feel so safe after dark. Adjust your routes, visibility gear, or timing accordingly. Number 3, watch the weather. Conditions change risk quickly. Rain slicks the roads, wind hides sound, fog kills depth perception. Build margin into your travel and decision making when the weather moves in. Number 4, read the crowd. People set the tone of a place. A calm store can turn chaotic in seconds if tension spreads. Notice body language and volume before it escalates. And number 5, shift your posture, not just your plan. Awareness isn't only about where you stand, it's about how you carry yourself. Shoulders back, heads up, eyes moving. Presence projects confidence and keeps your mind engaged. The Essential Situational Awareness course digs deeper into all of these in Lesson 4, Context Drives Risk. If today's list hits home, that's where you can practice these skills through quick drills that make adaptation second nature. You can find those in the under Train on the website. All right, so here's your challenge. Pick one of today's 5 habits and test it this weekend. And if you're really lucky or adventurous, choose 2. Maybe it's noticing light and shadow on your evening walk or watching how a crowd's mood changes in an event. Awareness sharpens fast when you practice it with intention. All right, when we chat tomorrow, we'll put all of this into a story, a real-world scenario that shows how quiet awareness prevents trouble before it starts. Well, that's it for today's AmCon Daily Brief. Thanks for listening. Members, check out today's resources on the members-only website or on your phone app. If you're not a member yet, head over to AmericanContingency.com and start building real resilience today. If you found this helpful, share this podcast with someone you care about. I'm Thom Rigsby. Stay alert, stay ready, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow.